Hey guys, this is our study and welcome to Comic Space, and some major revolution coming up today as how Marvel Studios is looking forward to shape up their next phase or slate, whatever you're gonna call it. It is looking pretty fantastic. And by the way, it is quite surprising as well because Marvel Studios is working on some major projects including their X-Men reboot, which we are actually going to see a lot more sooner than I expected. We also have some major update regarding Avengers films. So let's start there. So for the longest time on the channel, I have been saying that the delays are imminent, especially with Avengers 5 and Avengers Secret Wars. But as it seems like Avengers 5 is still on its course and it is supposed to start its production pretty soon and maintain that 26 release date as well. That means Secret Wars will be also maintaining that original 27 release date as well. As Marvel Studios is looking forward to start the production on Avengers 5 in the Q1 of 25 in UK under the working title of Apple 1, and Avengers Secret Wars have the working title Apple 2. So as it seems like Avengers 5 will be meeting out that 26 release date as of right now, because again, as the things were going with the whole corporate restructuring, and we are very familiar with the delays by now, and especially given that Marvel Studios is just only releasing one film this year and two live action Disney Plus series, which is quite a major blowout for the studio, who is capable of releasing 4 live action films a year alongside 5 Disney Plus series. So with all of those things going on and given the caliber of the films, so obviously I was thinking that they probably would be getting delayed, but again, it's a great update and I am really happy that I am wrong, and we will be seeing Avengers 5 and Secret Wars on their decided release date, which is great. And matter of fact, alongside these Avengers films, we are also supposed to be getting an X-Men reboot that Marvel Studios have started reportedly working on in a high gear, with our latest update coming from Jeff Snyder, where he have stated that Marvel Studios is coming very close to hiring writers for their X-Men reboot. An announcement could be made in few weeks. It does not say it is going to be an official announcement. It does mean they are going to have writers attached to the project and actively working on the project, and we could be hearing from Hollywood Reporter, Variety, but it is not going to be coming from, I don't think so, from Marvel Studios, but announcement could be made in few weeks, which is great. And again, it is also quite surprising for me that Marvel Studios have started working on their X-Men reboot. I think it is still quite early for me, but again, depending on what type of story they are telling, and I am hoping that the X-Men reboot that we are talking about, it is going to feature our main X-Men team of 616 continuity and not going to have a multiversal aspect attached to it. But again, we gotta see how and where we are going to left with the Multiverse Saga and the aftermath of Avengers Secret Wars, and then we will head into the Mutant Saga. And I did not think that Marvel Studios will actively start working on their X-Men reboot until we had formally entered into the Mutant Saga that we all are hoping and presuming that is going to be the next saga. But again, it's quite a long process, and by the time we get to that film, to the release of that film, it is going to be a while. And another thing, that we don't have any casting updates going on with the X-Men reboot. We are still very early in that process where we have a new name popping up every single day in the rumor mill, so it is still quite time for that kind of stuff. But again, I do want to circle back to the Avengers topic, because, and I think the Marvel Studios have laid down all of the foundation that they needed to build up towards Secret Wars. We still have a couple of projects coming up with Deadpool and Wolverine, Fantastic Four, maybe even Spider-Man 4 can have some multiversal aspect to it. But Captain America New Brave World is also going to be a major set piece in setting up the Avengers 5, especially because the footage that was shown at this year's CinemaCon, as it looks like Captain America is going to build up the new Avengers team, and it is all formally acknowledging the fact that Avengers does not exist, and to build up towards Avengers, and New Brave World will come out just like an year before we head into Avengers 5. But again, this is just a great update that we have, and as it looks like Marvel Studios is working on some major films with their X-Men reboot being actively in work, with both of the Avengers films coming up, and also the Young Avengers, which is also supposed to be a feature-length film, which is also supposed to be coming out at the same point of time as the Avengers film. I am expecting it that to be. But also we have tons of things to look out for as it looks like Armor Wars is supposed to finally start its production in the early months of 25, alongside Shang-Chi 2 is also supposed to be starting its production in 25, alongside, as I mentioned, Avengers 5 is also supposed to start its production in the Q1 of 25. We also have Vision Quest. That Marvel Studio haven't made any formal announcement regarding Vision Quest, but they are also looking forward to start the production on that Disney Plus series that at the end of this year, alongside Spider-Man 4, Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4 being precise, and we have covered the topic of how Marvel and Sony were going back and forth, and Sony were looking forward to kind of rush the film. We have talked all about that in separate videos. I think we made 2 videos just on that, but as it looks like they're looking forward to get its production start in the September month of this very year. So I'm really hoping we will see Spider-Man 4 in the very end months of 25, in the fourth quarter of 25, because I don't think so they're going to make it out on that fan theorized that July 25 release date that was going out for a while now. It was all over the rumor mill for the longest time, and we were kind of hoping for it, but again, as it looks like, and given the caliber, and it is going to take a lot of time. So Spider-Man 4 probably very end months, probably November or December, I can be seeing Spider-Man 4, Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4 coming out. So as it looks like, it is just going to be jam-packed with all of the production slate and with all of the theatrical releases we are going to have next year, with Captain America New Brave World, Thunderbolts, which is also looking to be a very great film, because I'm really excited for Thunderbolts to come out. Alongside, obviously, we have the Fantastic Four, the Blade finally coming out. I still have my doubts regarding, because Blade can be getting delayed to 26 to kind of free up the space between the projects, because Spider-Man 4 is also supposed to be coming out, so we gotta look out for that. So I think it is time for me to see you guys off. Well, that's it for this video, guys, but before you go, you can consider to grab the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the latest Marvel or DC update. I'm so glad that you guys got the time to hear me out. Thanks for listening to me. This is your host Adi signing off. See you in the next one.